Welcome back into a new video. And hey man, y'all see what's going on. We having this trade breakdown. Well, it's not a live video, but it's a breakdown of the live trade that I took this week. And it's even more crazy because I also showed y'all the trade that I was going to take in a video that I dropped this week ahead of time. So like y'all see how this is playing out in real time. It's a breakdown of a live trade that I took this week. And it's crazy because this trade I also sent into the Discord community and captured it on video and posted it on YouTube for y'all earlier this week. So y'all could probably guess what pair I was trading this week. If y'all ain't guessed it, man, it's that GBP CHF. Members in the Discord community also seen it beforehand ahead of time and also had the opportunity to take it way before. I put in 2 pairs this week. Said market's not really the cleanest to me because that's how they look to me. However, GBP CHF gave me a decent setup, had all my confluences, and we decided to take the trade this week. But this is me calling it out here. This is on the 12th of January at 4:30 p.m. So yeah, the 12th of January, that was on Sunday. Sunday at 4:30, the markets wasn't even opened up yet. For the part that y'all came for, man, this is the full trade breakdown. This is the live trade breakdown. This is exactly how this trade played out. I'm giving y'all my exact mindset going into this trade, my exact mindset during this trade, and after this trade was executed. I want to give y'all it all laid out for y'all so y'all can see how a trader processes certain information in his mind and how they make certain decisions. I feel like that's very valuable, and that's something that, you know, a lot of traders should see, because like I said, man, until you really start getting the ball moving, you don't really know what to really think in certain areas. Like, this is what separates you from the next trader, is your mind. So anybody could pick up on a strategy and perform it, but not everyone has the same mentality behind it. That's why I want to give y'all my mentality throughout me executing my strategy and making money through it, and showing y'all exactly why I thought the way I did and exactly why, you know, things work out the way they do. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, man, like always, I found my range that I was trading in. I also seen here on the weekly time frame that price engulfed this candle right here, which allowed me to think that, you know, we might be ready to sell off. First things first, I go into the weekly time frame. As you can see on the weekly, I found my range that I was trading in. I also seen that we broke below the EMA, and we also engulfed this candlestick, which allowed me to think that, hey man, we might be ready to just start selling the next week. All I want to do is catch an entry to follow the trend. Then it's very simple. Went into the daily time frame. The daily, I noticed we had the EMA above, so I was hoping for more so something like a greater pullback up here to then sell off, but price didn't do that. After I seen that on the daily, I went on to the 4 hour. This is where a lot of the work was done, and as you can see on the 4 hour, it's very clean. 4 hours is very clean. You see price is making lower lows, lower highs. We made this lower low, and once we pulled back, I was looking for an entry. I caught an entry in this area, which happened to be this 4 hour engulfing candle, and price essentially ended up going down to my TP. Now, it wasn't this cut and dry. It wasn't this, you know, it wasn't just this smooth. It didn't play out this smooth for me, which it should have. But like I said, I'm gonna give y'all my mindset and my thoughts going throughout it. Before the trade, I was excited because I was watching it primarily on the 4 hour, and I noticed how it looked kind of clean. I'm like, on the 4 hour from right here, it doesn't look like much noise is going on. We end up going down, you know, continuing the trend all the way until we start to retrace. We found a low, then we began to retrace to the low. After that, you know, I'm like, all right, bet, this is clean, this is good. I would like to see us reject off of that 4 hour EMA, but if it don't happen, it don't happen. All I really need is for my entry signal to occur in this range, and the trade is valid for me, because all the other prior confluences that I have that add on to my strategy add up and give me a decent setup. So next, after price had did this, you know, I'm starting to see the 4 hour engulfing, seeing a rejection. I'm seeing a lot. All I want to do is take it down to the lows, the previous lows that we have, for a nice 1 to 2 setup. And this is where things start to take kind of a turn, because I then went onto the hourly time frame. Once we got onto the hour, as you can see, oh no, I'm sorry, my apologies, it was a 30-minute. Yeah, it was a 30. So we went into 30. I drew this up here and we entered in right as soon as price did this. We ended up getting somewhat of a pullback. Whenever we pull back is when I entered in. So I entered in literally right here is my entry. This is where my stop loss was. My TP was all the way down here for a 1 to 2. However, I did not secure the full 1 to 2, and that is my fault. I'm gonna be honest. I did not get the full 1 to 2 in the bag. What ended up actually happening was I ended up only gathering about a 1 to 1. Now, the reason why is because I started dropping down time frames. Now, I don't normally do this. I know I kind of started playing against myself, essentially. And what happened was, I looked back at the higher time frames and I seen how price has been in this general area for 160 days. I'm like, damn, that's kind of unattractive. I didn't really like take that into account before I even placed the position, which I should have, and was my fault, but I didn't do it. And then I'm like, you know what? If I take this entry, I'd rather as just push straight down the TP so I don't have to worry about it no more and I get out. But if price starts to play around, if we start to, range and consolidate and do all this funny stuff, then you know what? I'm just gonna hop out the trade. If we start to break structure, I'm just gonna hop out. I'm gonna take what I can get and I'm gonna move on. Cause like I said, the markets really wasn't too clean to me at the start of the week, and I was already going in with that mentality. So I know I was kind of more so in a rushed, impatient mindset. I was more so trying to get my money and get out. And like I said, 180 days, man, or 160 days. If you go over here on the daily, this is what I'm talking about. Like from this high all the way up until now is 160 days, bruh. That's 160. I'm like, you know what? Price could possibly just come down this low and just shoot up super high before going back down. Like, it could really do that. So my mindset was to just get in and get out. More so impatient, more so forced and rushed, and not relaxing with the markets, which is why I only caught a 1 to 1. And yeah, I really should have sat through this, market movement and just allowed it to play out, because as you can see, we reached my stop loss in full. We hit the 1 to 2. We were good, man. But I walked away, like I said, with a 1 to 1. On the 30-minute, you see the left head, right shoulder entry. Price ends up coming down, breaking below the EMA. We end up getting a pullback and then engulfing. I could have took the entry then, but I was already over the trade. Honestly, I wasn't even looking at this pair anymore, and I was kind of just done with trading for the week. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just take the money I got. I'll leave this alone. I don't really like this whole, I don't like the way these candles is printing off. It's not that good to me. I'd rather wait for a cleaner structure and cleaner price action on a higher time frame, so I could allow this trade to play out in full, and I can allow my mindset to trade with me. I don't have to just, you don't want to be battling against your mind, having all this exterior going on. So that's the reason why I exited the trade at the point I did, and that's the reason why, this trade didn't play out in full to my stop loss. However, this only gave me more confidence to be like, damn, my trading abilities overall, it just gives me more confidence onto it, because I see how whenever I allow my strategy to unfold, whenever I allow the story to unfold, and I sit back and I get away from the markets, I allow the markets to do what the markets want to do, that simply gives me good returns. And even when I lose, it gives me good losers, because I can learn from it. This was a winner that should have played out in full that I can learn from. But I'm not discouraged, man. It may be a potential setup on this trade, on this pair in specific in the following weeks, but I'm allowed to play out. I don't like this 160-day range that we've been in, so I want to see this breakout, give a little bit more price action, clean price action before I decide to take this trade again. Hey, I hope y'all gained some knowledge, some value from this video, from this breakdown. I hope it really made sense. I kind of ran through it and did it kind of quick, but I hope this all gave y'all some clarity, made sense to y'all, and y'all understand where my mindset was heading in this trade, during this trade, and out of this trade. And that is going to be it. That is all. That is everything for this video. I appreciate y'all for sticking around and tuning in. If y'all want more content, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to this creator, because, we working, man. We putting in the work. So, yeah, more content on the way. Make sure you subscribe, share this video. Yeah, man. If you want to join the Discord community, link in the description down below. We got a lot of updates coming to the Discord. We got a lot of new stuff coming that way. So if you want to be involved, you're not going to want to miss out. You want to join the Discord. Link in description, man. And yeah, we turn all year, man. We running it up. Progress, progression, every single day. Positivity. That's what we go by, man. So yeah, I'ma start yapping. I'm gonna get this video updated. I'm not updated. I'm gonna get this video uploaded to y'all Saturday the 18th. It's coming to your doorstep Saturday the 18th. With that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for sticking around and tuning in, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.